So this is my favorite spot in all of the park, and it's one of my most favorite parts of New York City. Why? Because we are standing in front of Hangman's Elm. What is that? So there are documented cases of New York City's last hangings, which is actually not this tree. It's actually over there towards where the arch was. But there are speculations that the last tree that they used to use to hang is here in Washington Square Park. Most people speculate that it's actually over there on the east corner of the park, but it's actually not. It's this tree here. How? Why would I say that? Because the energy around this tree is very, very different than the energy around all the other trees. And I have walked this park hundreds of times to try to figure out where does that energy shift, and it's this tree. So I want to show you a few things. This tree is hundreds of years old. And when you learn how to communicate sentiently to plant energy, if you were to come to this park, so we're at the northwest corner of this park. If you were to touch this tree has an incredible amount of slow and low vibrations. If you look really closely, you're going to see that the tree actually would be the equivalent of a little bit of tumor. On different parts of the tree, these little nodules moving all the way up. So this is the tree that I come to every year on my birthday. Why do I do that? Because on my birthday, I want to celebrate life. And this tree has actually taken away multiple lives. And every single node where you would see some of these different nodules, these little like tumorous nodules on this tree, are one of the different nodes of where that tree went through an extreme amount of droppage of energy. And even you see moments like this where the tree is actually weeping in different parts. There's different rooted reasons why the tree might do that. However, there's also energetic reasons why the tree does that, because of the soil, because of the rooting, and more. If you touch this, and technically you're not supposed to step over this, but I do. I just take a look at where the cops are. There's cops over here. But when you step over this and you touch that tree and quiet your mind, really still your mind and remove all judgment, the vibration of that tree energetically is very, very slow and low. And it refers to everyone as friend. I mean, I call everyone friend as well, but it refers to everyone as friend and as family. But truly, if you were to go all the way up and take a look at where some of the different vibrations around what some of those branches are, you would actually see a lot of residual up there. What does that mean? When you are tuning into residual, you're looking at the vibrational field of how spirit energy can communicate. Remember that spirit energy communicates in a multitude of dimensional ways, including vibrations. And some of the lower vibrations of how spirit energy can communicate is in connection to an echo of that conscious energy or residual. And there is residual in this tree. It's so hard to validate that. Maybe someone is going to watch this because I want a historian to come and say, hey, we saw your video. You are right. That is actually the tree. Because not only does this tree have so much residual. Hello, sir, I'm being interviewed. Not only does that tree have so much residual, but there's multitude of residual. There's child residual in this tree as well. Now, what does that mean? Maybe a child was climbing and it kind of found a home in this tree quite frequently when this was not what it is now. But beyond that, there is residual of male and female in the tree. Now you want to come touch it, don't you? Touch the tree. Wait till the cops are gone.